What's going on, guys? I am the Wellington here, and today I'm bringing you the top 5 most important improvements for WWE 2K17. So without further ado, let's get started. First off the bat is arguably one of the most poor aspects of the WWE franchise, which is the commentary. Now, I don't know how much longer I can deal with Michael Cole or Jerry Lawler saying the exact same thing every single match. Now, I know it's going to be changed a little bit with the whole mix-up of the commentary teams, but come on, guys, give us at least more than one commentary team. And doing it in showcase mode doesn't really count. Next we have the backstage interviews, and oh my god, where do I even start with this? Is Renee Young ever gonna stop sounding like a robot and repeating the same 4 lines each and every interview? I mean, it always ends in "back to you, Cole," or "back to you," and I'm just sick of seeing the exact same things again and again. I would rather have a backstage interview interaction like we had in the SmackDown vs Raw games, where you had only 2 options of what you could say, because at least then it would be more than 2 questions asked, and it would seem like a genuine conversation. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an interview and they've asked them 2 questions and they was like, right, okay, that's done, see you later. Coming in next is the soundtrack, and this really needs to be improved. Now, okay, I listen to rock music, so maybe it sort of caters towards me and I'm biased or whatever, but I enjoy a whole variety of music. But it just seems like back in the days of the SmackDown vs Raw, when there was Papa Roach and Breaking Benjamin, and I mean Powerman 5000 on the original SmackDown vs Raw game in 2004. No, I'm sure it was 2005, and it was the intro to the trailer, and oh, it was amazing. I mean, maybe it's just nostalgia, but I'd love to have a soundtrack that isn't repetitive, because I can't remember ever being so infuriated with the soundtrack when I was younger. Next is sort of a new idea, or at least one that hasn't been used in a very long time, which is an updated roster throughout the year. Now, before you think, well, they released DLC, that's what they already do. Well, what I actually mean by this is, I remember playing, I think it was SmackDown vs Raw 2006 on the PSP, or it might have been the PlayStation 2, I had it on both. But there was a special slot where you could actually download superstars, and I know it's the same as downloadable content, but we want to be paying for superstars in downloadable content if they're worth paying for. Like, you don't really want to spend, I don't even know how much they are, but say £5 for 4 superstars that should already be in the game. You want icons, you want legends, you don't want someone from NXT with sort of no experience, like in the least disrespectful way. You want to pay for a character that you really want on the game, not one that's on the active roster that should always be on the game. So that's a bit, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right that we have to pay more money after buying the game just for superstars that should be on the game anyway. And yeah, I guess that 2K make a lot of money by doing this, but I have developed a sort of idea for a new game mode, which would be a way for them to get all their money back from the DLC and then some, which is something I call Ultimate Show Mode. And it's basically like FIFA's Ultimate Team, or 2K's, I think that's Ultimate Team as well. But anyway, they've done it with the NBA games, so they can definitely do it with this. And I'm going to create an entire video on it and I'll explain it. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link on the screen if it is done by the time I upload this video. But we'll see. By the time you watch it, it should be there. And then last but not least, please, for the love of God, give us a reason to play exhibition mode. honestly, there is no reason to play it at all. I mean, I think they should bring back virtual currency, and by the way, which could be another way to buy the DLC of the superstars that are on the active roster, basically. Like in SmackDown vs Raw 2005, because that was awesome. I remember playing career mode for so long just to unlock everyone, and it was really fun. And then you'd go onto the creation suite and make your own championship, and then you could defend it to sort of earn it prestige, so to speak. And that was just brilliant, and it gave the game a lot of longevity, which is something I feel that the WWE games really lack, because nowadays you play a game for a couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of months, but then there's just nothing left to do on it, and it's down to the online, which is something that really helps FIFA. But unfortunately the 2K servers are shit for WWE. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, then please make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And if you've got any improvements that you'd like to see in WWE 2K17, make sure you comment them down below. I'm Wellington, and I'm out.